I probably don't have to tell you that social media can be a great way to connect, especially during a pandemic. So who are you following located here in North Texas? Our Cleo Green is in the newsroom, has got a look at a nonprofit that is definitely worth your attention.
Yes, Mark, I just started following CASA Tarrant. It's a nonprofit organization that trains community members to serve as volunteer advocates for abused and neglected children in foster care. But here's the big problem right now. They need African-American volunteers more than ever.
We have a strong need for Black African-American people of color to volunteer as CASA advocates for children in foster care, especially in Tarrant County. These children need someone who looks like them to advocate for them, just for their best interest in life, period.
That's Tracy Williams at CASA Tarrant County. She says last year, 661 children in Tarrant County were removed from their homes and placed in foster care. Look at the numbers here. Of those kids, about 44% were African American, yet only 9% of the advocates and volunteers were people of color. It's the reason why Brenda Brooks answered a huge call to action.
It's really hard for me to talk about my CASA child without getting emotional. But when I first started with my CASA child, our first meetings, he really didn't have much to say to me. But I will never forget the day that I drove up and he ran out the front door and he was hopping up and down and he was so excited to see me. And he was, Miss Brenda, I have so much to tell you. And it melted my heart. I had to sit in the car for a few minutes because I knew and I could see that I was actually making a difference in this child's life.
You can be the voice that saves the life of a child in foster care. They truly need you. These children are amazing. And just to work with them, you will see how effective and how beneficial it is to speak up for children who can't sometimes speak up for themselves.
Now, if you scroll through CASA Tarrant County's social media pages or their website, you're going to see plenty of community events that you can attend. The latest, most crucial post is this one, offering sessions to become an advocate, a volunteer like Brenda.
I would hope that as we spread the word about the need for African-American volunteers, that we're going to have people who are just going to step up and we're going to recruit and bring more people into the CASA program.
You know, Brenda says she volunteers about 8 hours of her time a month, and plain and simple, CASA Tarrant needs you because representation, it truly matters. And if you want more information, please go to speakupforachild.org to read through everything. We'll be right back.